Josh Duggar's current legal woes began way back in 2019. It was in November of that year that agents from the Department of Homeland Security raided a car dealership that was owned by Josh. At the time, little was known about the raid, and the most media outlets that covered it concluded that it was probably the result of some relatively minor infraction, such as an illegal practice. Needless to say, that turned out not to be the case. In April of 2020, Duggar fans were shocked by the news that Josh had been arrested on child pornography charges. It's still unclear why so much time elapsed between the raid and the arrest, but the authorities probably wanted to ensure that their case against Duggar was ironclad before they brought him into custody. The drama was further drawn out by a request from Josh's lawyers to delay the start of his trial. Jury selection was supposed to begin in June, and is currently set for November 30th. With a case like this, with dozens of underage victims, and potentially hundreds of family members hoping for justice to be served, expediency is crucial, and the decision to delay the trial was met with outrage. And now, there are fears that Josh might finagle another stay of execution. As you might have heard, Josh's wife, Anna Duggar, welcomed the couple's 7th child today. So yes, she got pregnant by Josh knowing that he was being investigated by the federal government for his involvement in a child pornography ring. Now, the question on the minds of many is this: will the birth result in yet more delays in a legal process that's already proceeding at a glacially slow pace? The good news is, probably not. The bad news is, Josh's lawyers will almost certainly request another delay, which means there's a remote chance that the trial will be pushed back until 2022. The defense seems to feel that such delays represent their best chance of beating the odds and earning their client an acquittal of mistrial. The postponements by the attorneys time for more pretrial maneuvering, and thus far, they've taken advantage of every opportunity that's presented itself. Josh's lawyers have already filed 5 motions to dismiss evidence, but each one was denied by the court. But that doesn't mean they're done looking for loopholes. In the past week, 2 developments have served as reminders of just how much a shrewd defense attorney can accomplish before a case even goes to trial. First, Josh's lawyers launched a campaign to prevent the prosecution from using Josh's past sex crimes against him in court. It seems like the fact that Josh molested 5 young girls would obviously be relevant to a second set of allegations of similar crimes, but the defense claims otherwise. Shortly after embarking on that effort, Josh hired a new lawyer, a specialist from the firm that was already representing him. A request to the judge to allow this new counselor was submitted and approved on Monday. Why would a new lawyer be added to Josh's legal team at such a late date? That much isn't clear, but it's another reminder of how much strategizing has taken place between the time when the trial was supposed to begin and now. So yeah, don't be surprised if Josh's lawyers use the arrival of his 7th kid to try and secure yet another postponement.